Good afternoon. My name is Michael King, here to oppose this bill, H-140. I want to read the testimony of a mother in Massachusetts that she sent to me yesterday. Dear sirs and madams, I am a mother of several children, and I am sharing this very personal family story for the first time ever. I am sharing it with this committee because you need to hear how dangerous a so-called conversion therapy ban would be to those children and families suffering with gender dysphoria and other sexual confusions. My daughter went to full-blown transgender man and back again in less than 2 years. Thankfully, she only took hormones for a couple of months, but her pretty face is now scarred with pockmarks and her voice is permanently lower. The unprecedented number of transgender gender dysphoria cases that are becoming endemic in our young people right now clearly indicates, even to a simple observer like me, that there is something very wrong. The numbers are way out of proportion to those in general population who have truly suffered from being in the wrong body since birth. I don't think anyone would disagree that these cases, though rare, certainly are real. It is heartless and immoral to allow only one response to each and every case. It is simply the truth that not every young person that feels he or she is transgender or gay actually is. There are many factors, emotional and social, that guide people's feelings and actions. It is wrong to allow all of these to be addressed on an individual basis so that the truth for each child will be reached. My story will illustrate how feelings, however real they can seem, often change. Our daughter is a fun, creative person. When our kids were growing up, she was the leader of the pack. Although she was always more of a jeans and sneaker kind of girl, there was never even a hint of her gender being a question. Never. School was rough. She went through an intensely rebellious stage that caused major upsets in our home. Most incidents centered around certain activities that involved her boyfriend and her cell phone. She moved into a nearby friend's house. We were able to have a fairly good relationship, though. She and her, we later found out on social media that she was identifying as a transgender and going to be a man. We had so many emotions, but the most pressing one was concern for our daughter because we simply knew that she was not a boy trapped in a girl's body, and therefore we knew that she was doing this or feeling like this probably subconsciously to cope with other things in her life, whatever they may be. Over the course of the next several months, I went and met her several times. We talked on the phone, and she came home to visit. We both cried a lot. I told her what I believe, that I 100% believe that she felt the way she felt, but that I also knew that was not who she really is. After a couple months, I learned that she was now taking hormone testosterones, and she called it T-shots. I was sickened that a doctor could and would give a young woman, my daughter, life-altering drugs based on how she feels.
I apologize, sir.
Let me just go to the end, if you don't mind, just one paragraph, if that's all right. Everyone deserves to find their own truth, and it will not be the same for everyone. There is not only one answer for people who have these very real feelings. Anyone who has one of these conditions deserves whatever it takes to find out who they really are. The truth, whatever it turns out to be, should be our shared goal for all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your testimony. Any questions?